They say you learn more from temporary failure. Well, one of my biggest learning experience in my career was having to explain two terms to my leadership. In 2014, I just returned from Spain to take over a new business segment to become the head of business administration in an intra-startup unit, which had been consolidated from different programs, projects, and R&D initiatives within the corporation. In my second quarter, I then had to present the inconvenient truth to the executive management: impairment, write-off of past R&D activities. Luckily, it didn't take me long to uncover and grasp the situation. I was surprised that the issue hadn't been detected earlier, and I found it baffling that apparently everyone knew it, but nobody was saying a thing. And our leaders were kept at bay of the real situation. Anyhow, I had to explain the reason of the write-off, and that included explaining the concept of technical debt and, even more painfully, refactoring. I will not go into the details of explaining the two terms today. If you don't know, a simple Google search will explain it quickly. No, today's episode is about assessing the impact when you have to take those two concepts into your mouth to explain it. Every problem that can be solved with money is a problem that can at least be solved. But how do you turn back time? Months and quarters of R&D time basically wasted. How do you pick up the lost time while ensuring a quality outcome? And how do you instill confidence when you lost all that little trust you might have had? When all your analogies around crossing the Rubicon and comparisons of building a new house versus fixing the house are heard but not listened to. It's actually simple. Explain what got you here, which is missing transparency and radical candor. Obviously, it wasn't any one single person's fault, definitely not mine, as I just joined and became involuntarily the messenger. But I had to reconfirm the obvious. Did you, my leadership that is, get me on board to clean up as I've been told by yours truly? Or do you want to keep the wishful hope and lie that things are all right when they are not, and see if I will be able to uncover them? In German, we have a saying that roughly translates, rather an end with a shock than shocks with no end. That day, I then suddenly had an epiphany. Technical debt and refactoring. It didn't just relate to development, things, technology. I realized technical debt and refactoring related foremost to the human condition and its mindset, and that it cannot simply be written off, impaired, or fixed by a quick injection of money. And that's my cup of tea.